Hey, hey, hey! We are in our spot today with Straight Talk with Chilia. I have a guest, my friend Thomasina. I'm gonna just let her introduce herself. How long ago have we met?
Uh, 3 years,
Well,
I think.
3 years ago. Three is a good number.
Yes.
And she's all about positivity. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself. Tell us a little bit about your business. What do you do?
Okay. Well, I have a business. It's Positive Influence Movement for Strong Women. The whole focus and purpose is solely about uplifting women, bringing out the skill sets that we sit on every day. Trying to make sure that we can connect each other with one another so that we can share in those skill sets and make each other acknowledge what we have and move each other further as women.
Yeah, I love it because I know today we were talking a little bit about what we're going to focus on this afternoon, and it's about those gifts and talent that people minimize in their life. People, they have this gift and they're like, oh, it's really nothing, it's no big deal, but it's that gift is about to open up doors for them, and they're not able to recognize how big and how powerful that gift is. And so what are some of those things like with you as you talk to women, especially those women that you consider strong and powerful?
I think the biggest thing is a lot of women don't want to feel like it's anything extra. We talked earlier about just innately being nurturing.
Right.
We created that way.
Right.
And so anything that we're already doing, we kind of feel like there's nothing special about it. So a lot of women don't want to tap into that and be able to say that this is something extraordinary.
Right.
When honestly, someone else may look at that as like, oh my God, I wish I had that gift. I wish I had that talent.
Yeah.
And so I try to make sure that with women, they don't look at their gift and their skill set, no matter what it is, as something very minute, and they look at how strong and empowered it is within them.
Yeah, because it's like when we first met, I think one of the things that drew us together was the commonality that we had in recognizing women that we need to encourage, and we want that we have that desire to encourage them. We want to help them see their value, their worth, and we want them to own who they are and just be excited about that gift, whatever that gift is that they have. So it's so important that you have people in your life to connect with you and pour in you. And I'm wearing a shirt. I think I need to kind of show you a little bit. This is it. This is Thomasina's shirt. I'm gonna show you the back. I don't know, can you see the back?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the shirt.
Well, the shirt was basically an idea of, we always hear about how women don't get along and how we can move to certain places in our life but not bring other women forward. So the whole women can get along was, focused around knowing that we all have the same kind of gifts, the same kind of talents, and why would it hurt any one of us to come together, unite, and build a bigger bridge for each person to come across. And a good friend of mine, she has a person that creates t-shirts, and she thought about, I told her I don't want anything to be the same as what everything else is. I want to stand out in a way.
Uniqueness. Yes, I love it.
I want us to stand out in a way where it's not the same thing we celebrate every day, but a little different. So we all have these things where we show the purses, the high heels, all those things that symbolize a woman. But we know that women, if you see a fist, that's power. That's power. And some people can interpret that fist as a different type of power.
True.
So my friend, she said, Thomasina, why don't you add some nails and sparkle and glitter, because that's what women love. We love glitz and glamour.
So when I turn around, did you see the nails and stuff? Okay, good. Because we want you to know that women, you got it going on, but it's like there's a feminine touch to it. And as coaches, and I know you coach a lot of women too, to just find their worth and their value. And as coaches, we want you to identify that little thing that's in you. If you need to add sparkles to it to bring it out, then go for it. But it's important that we understand that that gift that we have on the inside, no matter how small it is, it can be important if you tap into it and build on it, like that snowball effect, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So it's like when I think about the gift that I have. Many years ago, I thought encouragement, what is that?
Right.
Can you really make money off of encouragement?
Right.
And I didn't see it through the right lenses. But as years went on and I realized, people used to say to me, you're always so positive. You're
Right.
always encouraging people. And I'm saying, man, I got to figure out a way to use this gift.
That's right.
And it's like I didn't value it and think it's any big deal. But as I looked into it further, I saw the people that I emulate and the people that I look at, like Lisa Nichols and John Maxwell
yes.
and Tony Robbins. All they're doing is really encouraging people and
Right.
empowering people
That's right.
and motivating them.
Right.
And I mean, that's not all they do, but that's part
a
of
big
what they
part
do.
of
That's
it,
a
right.
huge part. And so many women get beaten down over and over with negativity, whether it's
Right.
from family or friends.
Right.
And so share with us like some of the things that you do to help encourage women.
I think for the most part, when I go about my day, I connect with all types of people every day. With work, with outside of work. Outside of work, I just know from my experience as being a customer service background
Right.
that every interaction you have with a person
Yep.
can be the difference between
Yes,
a bad
ma'am.
day and a good day,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And so sometimes somebody's having a really bad day, or they're not feeling so good about a situation.
Right.
Maybe they don't even feel good about what they're doing. So if I run into someone and they did something that had an impact on me,
Yes.
I make sure they know the
Good.
impact they
Yep,
gave.
yep.
So if someone is selling a product to me and I see like, oh my God, this is really nice, then I tell them like, look, I really like what you're putting together. How can I share this with other people?
Yes. Yes.
And then because people so used, like you said, to get negative feedback,
Yes.
even a customer service call where somebody gave you great performance,
Right.
you let them know how good they did. So my interaction is always going to be, how did that impact me in a positive way?
Right,
And how
yeah.
can I allow someone else to share that in that positivity? So that would be
Excellent.
my daily thing.
Yeah. So if you're listening to this conversation right now, I want you to like and share this so that it can impact someone else's life and so that you can bring some ray of light and encouragement into their life. Don't minimize your gift. Don't minimize the talent that you have. You may think it's small, but if you use that to just help someone, to add value to somebody
Right.
and just encourage them, it can go a long way. So like and share. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you,
joining
Sheila.
us today. It's just good that you came out here last minute notice. I so
appreciate it.
appreciate you coming out here, girl.
Of course,
And
anytime.
like and share this. I am your coach, Sheila, pointing light to the treasure that you have on the inside. Claim it. It's yours.